can hear you.
All right, there goes the House Acros boat with Lauren Ehlers in it, cruising off into the glass. What lovely conditions.
I do, Dale. We have a radio. Okay. And John Boyd, you got a radio? John Boyd. I'm sorry, Jimmy Tars? Yes. Okay, thank you.
That's the wrong mic. You have to use the other one right there.
This one's working.
No, the other one that you have in your hand. You have to use that one.
This one?
No, the other one.
I've been using this one. It's been working.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Okay, don't try and mess up my flow here. Sunrise over glass water. I think that's as good as it gets, folks.
Isn't that so satisfying?
I was thinking that better not be the sound of your fingers popping.
Oh, that was so gross.
Guess that's a barefooter.
Okay, Jim, of course, clear the post out of the way. Sure knows us.
Hi. They're putting another camera over there on the scaffolding where they lost one yesterday.
Well, the only real reason why it fell in is because it was unattended and the wind was blowing.
Yeah, a storm came in.
Yeah. So, hope they learn. Turn this TV on. You got light feed on. You got one over here. Ready this morning?
In use.
It kind of looks like this one a little bit. It looks exactly like this one.
Walkie-talkie check.
There's one hanging up right there.
We might be able to. Yeah, so we might be able to.
This is Joe about.
First skier on the water. Lauren Ehlers. Atta girl. Rides out a nice little jump for her first jump. Gets a score on the board. Positive score is always good, especially when you're competing against the best women in the world.
You hear me? 23.4.
It'll change here in a second.
Anything I can relate to her that, or do you want to just tell her over there?
Nah, she knows what to do.
You want me to film her?
Yeah.
Where's your phone at? Where do you want me at? Anything in the water?
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Just anywhere on shore.
Hey, Jim. Yes. Okay, then first about the computer for testing the system, so she's going to need a Got the radio now.
Unfortunately, the jump computer was not even booted up yet before they did that first jump. So that jump was not recorded and does not count. I don't know who's running this show, but
Who is the president? I demand to speak to the president.
Lauren will get a re-ride. That was a good practice jump, Lauren. Do it again. Next up on the water, your current senior women's world champion, Terry Jones. Hope the computer's working this time. Had a go, Terry. Once again, positive score. Great way to start the morning.
Morning, lady.
Morning, Brent. How you doing?
Vibing.
8.0 for Terry Jones' first jump. Nice clean jump. Good one to have on the scoreboard. Second jumps will try and boost it a little farther for you folks. Next skier is going to be Lauren Ehlers again, coming in for her re-ride. Computer didn't work the first jump. Lauren skis in Austin, Texas, with her handsome husband and her father-in-law.
Yeah, I know. And hands grind never stops.
They're both pretty handsome.
Oh, I see. This is very calming.
Skier on the water. Oh.
It's okay, Lauren.
We see a wave. She's okay, folks. Don't worry. I can't see shit. Lauren just needs to pull that handle in on the landing. She left the handle all the way out. See, skiers have all the way until that ride out buoy, all the way over there on the right, to get up. There's no need to try and stand up right before that buoy. I don't know where that ride out buoy came from.
It's a butt buoy.
It's shaped like a butt.
We lost the little,
Like a butt.
we lost that leopard, like a leopard.
I saw someone
Yeah, and it fell off somewhere. So we just made it, so Chris, like, made it.
That's a normal thing. It came with a linen doll.
Yeah, it did. It came with a leopard dog.
Coming up to second jump.
I'm not a judge. Rich is out there doing it.
Rich and Sharon.
Blake is doing it, but it was a bit of a nightmare.
Oh, where's Sharon?
A little bit distracted. I think Sharon Crystal shoulder.
Here comes Terry Jones. Second jump. She's already got an 8-meter jump on the board. Jump is good.
That was good. Lauren's father-in-law is partially responsible for this jump.
He's also probably never used that system before, so. This column could not be positioned worse for jumping.
Well, I was gonna say, I think we should move the whole setup over here so they can see the scoreboard on the right string. I think that would be. Hey, Jake the Snake. boards, right?
We got a lot.
Like if we wanted to move 20 feet that way, so that people could see the jump score behind the commentator on the scoreboard and stuff.
Yeah, we can do that.
That's cool. Let's do that, man. Okay. This is Ben.
Second jump for Lauren Ehlers. She currently has a 0 on the board, so anything here will help. Beautiful jump. Makes it look easy, folks. I think that was better than that first jump she got a rewrite on anyways. 8.7 meter jump. I gotta check, but that might be a PB. Well, 8.3 on here. Well, 8.3 is on the paper, but that's only the last couple tournaments.
No, but mine says 11.8. That was like 4 years ago.
Filipini. Even though I'm number 1 seed.
In jump?
In all, except for jump.
Oh. Hell yeah. Should be.
And for whatever reason, it's falling. I don't think. No, falling on that. Today, I'm number 1 seed for today. Which I thought Adam beat me in his regionals. I thought he scored 700 points. I swore. Unless he messed up.
That's not a PB.
Not
wait,
a PB.
wait. What was it? 8.7?
8.7.
No, she did a 9. That was not a PB, but very close. Lauren's PB is 9 meters. 8.7. So that was only about 8 inches off her PB.
Come on, Lauren, let's see it.
Here comes your world champion, Terry Jones, in for her third and final jump. Wow. These women are making this look easy, folks, and just so you know, this is not easy. Heading into the water is your current ABC president, Betsy Gilman. That was an 8.7 for Terry, so Terry and Lauren are tied right now. And Lauren's got one more jump. What's she going to do? At least 8.8. That's what she's going to do. Yeah. So she has one more jump. This one. This is a rewrite. Yeah, this is a rewrite. Have y'all not been paying attention? All right, like I said, Lauren Ehlers needs to get an 8.8 or higher to beat Terry Jones. Lauren's definitely capable of that. She jumps pretty big in practice. Her PB is a 9, so. Here she comes, Lauren Ehlers. Final jump. Oh my goodness. Oh, you okay, Lauren? That was quite the cartwheel. It's okay. She's got a smile on her face. That's what happens, folks, when you go for it, try and beat the world champion, Terry Jones. She tried her hardest.
Oh man, that's like.
You can record it. I'll definitely do it. But like right now, there's not that many people in there. I probably
Just for commentators' reference.
Ooh, that's good to know. Huh?
How
How far?
10-3.
Really?
Lauren.
That was a 10.3 meter, 0 meter fall, which would have been a huge PB, and definitely would have put her up there with some of the big dogs.
I tried to send it.
Hey, you sent it.
Am I allowed to move this, Jake?
Yeah, my next
Okay, here comes your president, Bitsy Gilman, Women's A, the sole Women's A competitor. Here she comes. Ooh, and just can't hold on to it. But there goes her coach, Ben Groen, running down the dock. Take notes, folks. What's he going to say?
You know where this is going.
He says, open your eyes and boost it.
I'm afraid he's been there himself.
This way. I didn't feel that good, but.
Lauren, that was a stellar fall. Next ski on the water is going to be Rachel Normand.
Do you want to sit or stand?
I don't. We're standing right now.
Once Rachel goes through, I'm going to disconnect you from the mic for a second. Move it over and then go again.
Okay, just so you guys know, those 3 buoys out there, if you're new to the whole jump event, those sets of yellow buoys mark how far the skier goes. The first set of buoys after the jump ramp is at 7 meters. The second set of buoys is at 19 meters. And the third set of very elusive buoys is 30 meters.
Trying to figure out what all we have to take and what goes where.
So the jump event is for distance. The skier with the farthest distance wins. Tricks do not count for anything. Once a skier lands, the camera upstairs is recording. The computer is able to use an algorithm based on the position of those buoys to calculate how far the skier went. Scores are then outputted to this little nifty scoreboard we have up here on the tower.
That's just going straight in? Yeah, right here. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's powering the bar. Oh, the bar. Oh, I see.
So Rachel Normand's going to be coming in next. Rachel was the Open Women's World Champion in 2006, I believe.
And it's this, right?
Making her comeback. This is her first year at Nationals since then.
You can go straight into that. There's no need for the strip.
This is the first time I've ever seen her jump, so I'm pretty excited. I don't know about y'all. I know Lexi's excited.
World record is 12.7.
World record is 12.7 in her division. Let's see what happens.
Oh,
Holy smokes!
that was smooth landing there.
You're gonna land in that beat defeat, man.
Wow.
Okay.
I've never seen a jump that smooth.
Stand by delay.
Need this plug in.
That was so pretty.
10-7. Testing. Okay, so Rachel Norman's first jump was a 10.7 meter jump. Beautiful jump. Here comes Betsy Gilman in women's A for her second jump. She has no jumps on the board so far. Can't hold on to it. Yo.
Sitting on a chair in a living room.
She jumps like a gazelle.
Yeah.
She's like a glider. It's like her body stays the same height. Her legs just come up. She's flying and then it's...
Well, this won't reach. So I guess go back a little bit. Unless we get a longer mic cord.
All right, Rachel, we want to see another nice jump like that.
Whoa. Whoa.
And what beautiful conditions for jump set this morning. Sunrise over glassy water. Jump ramp is floating perfectly.
You guys to stand, so I would just say whoever's announcing just stand somewhere in front of the stairs.
Yeah, no, I'm terrible. I just help setting it up.
But I'll leave it.
We've got awesome boats, awesome judges, awesome cameras. Footin.com's doing this crazy cool live feed. This is perfect, y'all. Okay, so Rachel's got a 10.7 on the board. Remember, like I said before, the world record in senior women's jump is 12.7. I've been corrected by one of the senior women, 12.1.
He's just trying to get a bigger PB.
So I don't know about y'all, but I want to see one of these senior women, and I say senior loosely because they're all young. I want to see one of them do a world record. Can Rachel Norman do it? She's a world champion. I think so. Here she comes for her second jump. Holy smokes. For those of you wondering, that is how it's supposed to look. Eyes to the scoreboard, folks. What do you think? Scott Jones thinks 11 meters. 11.3. Who needs a computer when you have Scott Jones? 11.3. So if Terry Jones is right, that's less than a meter away from the world record. Okay, ski on the water. Your president, Betsy Gilman, coming in for a third and final jump. She has not landed a jump yet. Ooh, looks like something happened on that start. I don't know what that is, folks. I'm hoping there's a re-ride. So getting in the water, we have Alex Youngblood and Alexis McCauley. Hey, how far are y'all girls going to jump? Out there towards that third one? Sweet.
So for your reference as well. Cool. Right now.
It's all good.
Terry, I didn't get a chance to talk to you yesterday.
How are you?
It is
Doing
rerun.
great, doing great.
All right, folks, we got great news. That is a re-ride for Betsy Gilman for Boat Path.
She knows how to spot it.
Ah.
So we have not seen the last of Betsy Gilman.
It has a leaderboard. Look at this. Landon. Look at the live feed. It's got a leaderboard.
Whoa. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put a leaderboard in that stuff.
No way. That's
I
cool.
was like, dude, for people tuning in, like, they need to see a winner. If they jump on halfway through an event, like, who's done what.
That's pretty cool, man.
Rachel's not on there yet, though.
Okay, next ski on the water is Rachel Norman for third and final jump. She's got a 10.3 on the board,
And I don't know.
which is a really, really good jump.
And then, like, a minute later, he's like, oh, yep, done.
11.3, not 10.3. I'm really hoping Rachel can pull out a 12-meter jump right now. All eyes to the water. Rachel Norman, third and final jump. Beautiful once again.
I just checked out the
3 beautiful jumps in a row.
there you go. Good.
I don't know if that one was any farther than the second one. We'll see soon.
$11.7.
11.7 meters. Let's give it up for Rachel Norman. What a show by the former world champion.
Like, 8 to feet. No big deal.
That's this far for the world record.
That's so
Literally this far.
I didn't get to see that last one. Was it feet to feet like we were before?
Nah, none of those were feet to feet. She's just
Second one.
barely tapping her butt.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Basically perfect.
Yeah. That's how we're supposed to look.
That's awesome.
Hey, you guys want to know something funny?
That is awesome. Dude, that leaderboard on there is badass.
I haven't seen.
Okay, Betsy Gilman. She's had 2 falls and a re-ride for Boat Path. If the boat can stay straight this time, I'm really hoping Betsy can land a jump. And I think she will. All right, here comes Betsy. Eyes to the water. Everyone get loud and proud for Betsy Gilman. Just barely misses it. That's okay, Betsy. Round of applause for Betsy Gilman. You're still everyone's hero, Betsy. So currently sitting in first place, we have Rachel Normand, followed by Lauren Ehlers and Terry Jones, tied for second place. too. You can't. You can't see it.
Hey, I got pizza for lunch. If y'all want to use that money that I shouldn't have at the food truck for today's work. Give y'all extra $5 a piece. I'm about to go grab a piece. You want one?
It's almost identical. You know, you just have to time it. Just a little bit similar.
All right, Rachel, come here for a second.
The home
Those were
plate
three
has been
beautiful
updated.
jumps in a
Please
row.
check it
Everyone
out.
really loved watching you jump. How'd they feel?
They felt really good. I've been doing a lot of practice. I was just telling Mark on shoe skis to save my heels from getting bruised, and it just felt so smooth. I'm working on raising and keeping my feet under me, looking up. Felt awesome.
Awesome. So that was 11.7 meters. So that's only about this far from the world record. Only about this far. You think you're going to get it next tournament?
I really hope so. That's what I'm aiming for.
Awesome. Well, it was a pleasure getting to watch you jump, Rachel. Okay, next skier on the water, I believe, is Alex Youngblood.
Cheat sheet for you. Running order, score so far. Back page, buoys, current world records. Just the talking points.
I can only do for another 3 skiers because then I'm in the next
I'll switch over to you.
Yeah. Skier on the water, Alex Youngblood. In the open women's division,
Is Jason working with
trying to beat Rachel and Terry and Lauren. Here she comes. Rides out a beautiful jump. All these women land so smooth. All these guys out here need to take notes. Alex is on the U.S. Elite team. You are going to see her in Canada in a couple of weeks competing at the World Championships. You will also see our next skier, Lexi McCauley, at the World Championships. Lexi's got a PB of 11.8. So Alex's first jump is an 8.6 meter jump. That's enough to put her on the board. It's enough for 4th place. Should be looking to improve on that. Here comes Lexi McCauley. PB of 11.8 coming in for her first jump. Ooh, get a little bit squirrely in the air. That's okay. She's okay.
Is Jason working with him or someone working with him?
See that instant replay. It looks like she came off the ramp a little squirrely. A little cockeyed. Her left foot came down way early and just couldn't hold on to it. That was a 9.1 meter fall. 9.1 would have been good enough for second place. second to last seed for Chris.
Okay. So pretty much right after Adam.
Alex Youngblood's going to be coming in for a second jump. Alex has an 8.6 on the board. Currently sitting in 4th place. Second and third place is an 8.7. That's what she needs to beat. Beautiful jump. That definitely looked like at least an 8.7 to me. .0 for Alex Youngblood. Well done, Alex. That's enough for second place. So now Rachel Norman is in first place with an 11.7. Alex Youngblood is in second place with a 10. And Lauren Ehlers and Terry Jones are tied for third place with an 8.7. Ski on the water is Lexi McCauley. She had a fall on her first jump. There it is. Lands a nice, pretty jump, well past that 7-meter buoy mark. I'm thinking that's somewhere around 10 meters as well. .3 meters for Lexi McCauley. So with 10.3, that jumps Alex Youngblood for second place and pushes Terry and Lauren out of the podium. So I'm going to, just for you folks tuning in, that first buoy is at 7 meters, the second buoy is at 19 meters, and the third buoy is at 30 meters. The farthest jump wins. Alex Youngblood, fresh off a 10.0 meter jump. About to come in for a third and final jump. She needs the best Lexi McCauley's 10.8, I believe. Beautiful. 11 meters on Alex Youngblood's third and final jump. I need to check, but I think that might be a PB. So that puts Alex Youngblood in second place behind Rachel Normand.
They want you guys to go back over to there.
Well done, Lexi McCauley. She lands her third and final jump. Is it enough to beat Alex's 11-meter jump? Or Rachel Normand's 11.7?
We already have the footage. Somewhere between $300 and $600, depending on how much editing. Okay. Yeah. Yep. I guarantee we can make that happen. I'll make sure you have our contact information before.
Looks like that was a 9.2 meter jump. Not quite enough to best Alex Youngblood's jump, but still puts her in third place.
Way to go, Alex!
Let's get it for Alex Youngblood with an 11-meter jump.
Landon, you're welcome to sit in the camera shot if you'd like. That probably means get your ass in the camera shot. It does. Yeah. That's the indirect way to say it. Brett, I'm gonna have you.
Let's also hear it for Alexis McCauley with a 10.3 meter jump, putting on a show for us out there. These ladies work hard to get to this point in the sport.
Drop the scoreboard idea.
Face reaction shots, some tight
Very
jump.
passively aggressive.
And there should be another set of sticks floating around here somewhere. Stuff on the dock.
So your final jumper in the Open Women's International Women's A event is world champion and world record holder Ashley Stebbings. Ashley Stebbings is here in Florida all the way from Australia. She lives and works here at the World Barefoot Center. Best women's barefooter in the entire world and the history of the world. Let's see what she can do today. Beautiful invert jump by Ashley Stebbings. See, coming into the ramp, she gets a nice boost off it. Legs get a little kicked out. Nice invert jump. That was an 18.8 meter jump for Ashley Stebbings. Really nice jump to have on the board. Definitely not the biggest she can jump, but a real pretty jump. Very nice first jump. Ashley's PB is 23.5 meters. And she can definitely jump that far again. I don't know about y'all, but I'm really loving this live feed from footin.com. This drone footage from the boat. It's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Giving us really neat perspectives of this tournament. We still have beautiful water conditions. Super glassy out here. The sun is into the skiers' backs, so it's not getting into their eyes. We got some awesome new DX2 singers. And world-class skiing. It's really all you can ask for in a national championship tournament.
I'm going to get my laptop back down here so we can see comments.
Yeah. Oh, good. I don't know if that was part of the live stream.
So Ashley Stebbings is the only footer left in this event. So it's just going to be her for the next 2 jumps, putting on a show for you. Trying to see if she can get out
The home point has been
past
updated.
those
Please check it out
19-meter
now.
buoys in the middle.
So it is a beautiful day out here in Polk City, Florida. Landon, what do you think of this water conditions this morning?
I can't believe it, Ben. I can't believe it. I hope it lasts this way all day and into tomorrow. This is ideal, folks. Ideal. Butter, chicken, all across the lake.
Yeah, you come to an event like this, national championships. It's the biggest event in the U.S. And you can't really ask for more than just, good conditions, flat conditions, and no skiing. Good skiing.
Here comes Ashley Stebbings for her second jump. She's got an 18.8 on the board. What's she going to do? Whoa, gets a little squirrely and holds on to it. Just trying to tweak it out for the crowd there. I think in motocross they'd call that a dirty whip. Here she is coming into the jump, squaring up. Just gets a little cockeyed, tweaks it out. Looks cool though. Lands it for a 17.6 meter jump. Not quite as big as her first jump. But remember, folks, anytime you land in an inverted jump at 40-something miles an hour off an 18-inch fiberglass ramp on your feet, it's exciting. Even if you don't land it, it's exciting. That's what's going on here this morning, folks. Skiers are coming into the ramp between 40 and 44 miles an hour. 44 miles an hour. 44 miles. Launching off that piece of fiberglass. It's 18 inches high. And trying to see how far they can get off of it. Skiers who do the inverted style of jumping, which is what you've seen Ashley Stebbings do here today. The inverted style of jumping usually ends up having higher distances than the traditional style of jumping. Zane Waters says Ashley just did an Indian air trick off the ramp. Don't know what that is, but supposedly it's pretty cool.
Good to see we're already bumping up to 50-odd viewers again.
Wayne Carroll, see you checking in there, mate. How we doing? Down in southern Florida there. Mate, take the weekend off, drive on up. It's only a couple hours. Come and check out some of the best barefooting you will see. So after Ash is done here, we're going to be moving on to Open Men's, which features yours truly on the mic here, Mr. Landon Ehlers.
I can't wait, Ben.
We got 5 big names in this event. We got Jerry Canoia, Doug Jordan, Dan Baumgartner, Landon Ehlers, and Chris McWaters. And all of these guys are capable of sending it out there. Doug Jordan's one of 3 guys, I think, or 1 or 2 guys that still uses a very unique style of jumping, which is fun to watch. So you definitely want to tune in for that.
Doug Jordan is one of the biggest traditional jumpers in the world. Really fun to watch.
I see Brian Kraling, you just joined on. Mate, how's it going? Your boy looked great on the jet ski yesterday. We're going to see if we can find a bigger life jacket for him, though. The buckles popped out on the last one.
Nothing but the best here at the U.S. Nationals.
They put a guy who's about 8 feet tall and about 12 feet around, one of the biggest humans on site, and they put him in, I think, a Youth 14 life jacket. He was wearing the thing like a sports bra.
The mental image there is stunning. Okay, here comes your world champion, Ashley Stebbings, in for a 3rd and final jump, trying to improve on an 18.8 meter jump. Let's see what she's got. Beautiful, beautiful jump. Look at that, folks.
Yeah, very tidy jump there.
That is what we want to see. How far do you think that was, Ben?
I'm going to guess that was right around 19 meters there. Just for those of you here live on site, the boom 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 here live on site. This is an international event now. You know, William and Lee, Dwayne Godfrey, Rob Garon, myself. We're going to use the Queen's English today. Educate some of y'all.
I strongly disagree with that, but okay.
As 19.4, there you go.
Great. So that definitely longer than her 18.8. That's going to put her in the first place because she's the only one in her division, but also the biggest women's jump of the day.
Oddly enough, we're actually not announcing in feet either, speaking of the Queen's English. I just want to kind of put that in there. Anyone who's watching right now, I know there's some Aussies already online. Give us some thumbs up and some love if you guys are big fans of the metric system. Let me hear it for the metric system.
So, Ben, something you foreigners might not understand is there's only 2 types of countries in the world. You know what those are, Ben?
I do know the answer to this question.
Well, let me give it to you. Those who use the metric system and those who have been to the moon.
And they use the
I
metric
don't know.
system
I
to
didn't
get
know
there.
if there was a Kiwi flag on the moon. There's definitely an American flag on the moon.
And what units of measurement did they use to get to the moon?
I actually think they used both units of measurement to get to the moon.
I believe it was a metric system.
Either way, the stars and stripes are up there.
Well, the stuff that comes out these days in the news, I'm pretty sure you guys had Russia's help. It was probably more Russia's work than yourselves. This has been a 50-year conspiracy.
That's right.